Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened today, on FIFA Club World Cup 2025, day 15. Well, today started the round of 16 with the first two games of this run. Where in the first game, in a Brazilian team's game, the Palmeiras defeated the Botafogo 1-0 in overtime, and with this result, Palmeiras qualified to the quarterfinals. And in the second game that finishes a few minutes ago and lasted more than 4 hours, the Chelsea defeated the Benfica 4-1 in overtime, and with this victory, Chelsea qualified to the quarterfinals. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Well, in the first game, Palmeiras won, Botafogo 0. Remember that before this game, Palmeiras won the Group A, and Botafogo finishes in the second place in the Group B, where they eliminated the Atletico Madrid and defeated the PSG. So this was a tremendous game because in this moment Palmeiras and Botafogo are one of the two best teams in the Brazilian country. So in the Brazilian football, so this will be an interesting game. About this game was very close, and remember that yesterday when I was making my prediction about all the rounds, I told you that this game was going to be so close and tough, and the most probably the game was going to be defined in overtime on penalty shootout, and I was right about this game. The game was very close, but I think that in the general term, the Palmeiras was the best team. I think that the Botafogo was better in the first half, but in the first half was very close, was very equal. But since the second half, the Palmeiras dominated this game, and in the overtime it happened the same. Palmeiras deserved this victory because in the second half, Palmeiras took the control of the game, and they were attacking, but they couldn't score any goal. And in the end, the game finished 0-0 in the end of the regular time. In the overtime, Palmeiras was better. They were looking for the goal, and they were attacking, and in the minus 100, almost in the end of the first time in the first half in the overtime, Paulinho made a tremendous play and he scored a golazo in the minus 100, and Palmeiras were leading 1-0 in the half time in the overtime. In the second time second overtime, the Palmeiras decided to defend and counter-attack. Botafogo was attacking because they needed to try to force the penalty shootout, but in the end they couldn't, and Palmeiras won the game 1-0, and they qualified to the quarterfinals and eliminated the Botafogo. And in the second game of the day that finished a few minutes ago, Chelsea defeated 4-1 the Benfica. Remember that the Benfica finished in the first place in the Group C, where they defeated the Bayern Munich, and they did surprise and they won the first place. And Chelsea finishes in the second place in the Group D, where it was a surprise because they lost against Flamengo. So about this game, the favorite was Chelsea because Chelsea is one of the best one of the best team in the Europe. And Benfica, before this game, have been playing a very good football, and they won the group. And this was a surprise about this game. The Chelsea was the best team, I'm not gonna to lie, and they deserved this victory. But what happened? In the 90 minutes, the Chelsea dominated this game, and they were leading the game. In the first half, the Chelsea were dominating the game, and they were attacking. They had the control of the game, but they couldn't score any goal. In the half time, the game was tied 0-0. In the second half, it happened the same situation in the first half, where the Chelsea had the control of the ball of the game, and they were attacking. They were generating a lot of goal opportunities, and the Benfica was defending and counter-attacking. The Chelsea couldn't score a goal, but in the minus 64, Rich James scored the first goal for Chelsea, and Chelsea were leading that moment. After that, the Chelsea had the game under control, They have everything in control, and they were attacking, and Benfica couldn't create any goal opportunity. But with less than 5 minutes to play, almost on the end of the game, the game was suspended. 2 hours, yeah, 2 hours, because the weather condition, a severe weather, electric storm, and for that reason the game was stopped. 2 hours. 2 hours after that, in the last 5 minutes, remember that the game was suspended in the minute 85. Benfica closed better because they were attacking, because they needed to score a goal to force overtime, and I think that after the game was started again. 2 hours later, I think that the Chelsea team, they thought that the game was over, that they had the game under control, but in the last 5 minutes on the regular time, Benfica was attacking, and in the minus 90 plus 5, the referee called a penalty because it was a handball by the Gusto player from the Gusto Chelsea player, that I think that I play the Angel Di Maria created, and in the minus 90 plus 5, in the stopping time, Angel Di Maria scored the penalty, and he tied the game, and the game finished 1-1, tied in the end of the regular time. In the first overtime, the Chelsea did the same that the first half, and most of the game they were attacking. They were attacking. They had the game under control. But the big difference is that in beginning the overtime, in the minus 92, Gianluca Prestiani received a second yellow card, and automatically he received a red card. And since that minute, the rest of the overtime, Benfica played with 10 men, one player less, and the Chelsea took advantage of that, and they were attacking, but they couldn't score any goal. And Benfica, in the first overtime, they have two counterattacks. Yeah, two counterattacks that they have the possibility to score a goal and took the lead of the game, but they wasted. And in the second overtime, Chelsea, because they have one more player, they attacking in the minus 108. The Christopher Nkunku scored the Chelsea second goal, and in that moment the game was over, because after that, in two counterattacks, the Chelsea scored 2 goals, one by Pedro Neto in the minus 114, and another by Kiernan de Psuri Hall in the minus 117, because Benfica was attacking because they needed to tie the game, and in the end the Chelsea won the game 4-1, and they qualified to the quarterfinals. With this loss, Benfica it was eliminated, and they made a great performance in the group stage, but unfortunately when they play in this knockout round, it looked like that the Benfica can compete and defeat the top teams. And something about that is that this was the last game that Angel Di Maria played with Benfica, because now he's gonna to return to Argentina to play with his Argentina teams. I think the Rosario Central, who is gonna to return where everything started, and the most probably he's gonna to last that 1 or 2 years, and he's gonna to retire. So congratulations to Angel Di Maria. So now that the Palmeiras and the Chelsea qualified to the quarterfinals, and the Palmeiras and Chelsea will face in the quarterfinals, well, these two teams will play in the quarterfinals this next Friday, July 4, and 21 o'clock Eastern time. And 19 o'clock Eastern time. So what's next? Tomorrow we will play the second game, the second day of the round of 16, where tomorrow we have 2 games. The first game will be the PSG, the reigning champion team in the UEFA Champions League. We play against the Inter Miami, the Messi's team. This game will be played at 12 o'clock Eastern time, and this game will be played in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Remember that the Paris Saint-Germain won his group, the Group B, where even that they lost against Botafogo, the reigning champion team in the Copa Libertadores, but in the end they could get the first place. And Inter Miami did a surprise, because no one expected that they were going to qualify. They got the second place in the Group A, even that they were only 20 or 10 minutes to win the group, but they couldn't, and now they will face the PSG. About this game, to be honest, the PSG is super ultra favorite, and I think that the PSG won't have any problem, because Inter Miami, don't have the enough talent to compete and defeat the PSG. Even the Messi is there, so I think that the PSG won't have any problem. PSG will win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference, and the PSG will qualify to the quarterfinals. And in the second game of the day, the best game of the day, the Flamengo will play against Bayern Munich. This game will play at 16 o'clock Eastern time, and this game will play in the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Remember that the Flamengo did a surprise and they won the Group C, where they defeated the Chelsea and the Bayern Munich by surprise of the Group D, yeah, and Bayern Munich surprisingly finishes in the second place in the Group C, where unexpectable or something like that. The Vincent Company, the Bayern Munich head coach, decided to make some change in the starting lineup in the last game against the Benfica. Benfica took advantage of that. Benfica defeated the Bayern Munich in the last game in the match in the group stage, and for that reason, Bayern Munich finishes in the second place. So, about this game, Flamengo has been one of the best teams that have played played in the group stage, but this is different because it's a knockout game. So, I think that the Bayern Munich learned about what happened in the last game against Benfica. So, I think that the Bayern Munich is going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. Bayern Munich will qualify to the quarterfinals. So I think that the PSG and Bayern Munich will qualify to the quarterfinals. So let's see. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Jimmy.